Today, I am dropping 3 of the strongest Town Hall 8 base designs you can use right now: a ranked base, a war base, and a farming base. Let's get into it. Alright, starting things off with the ranked base. This layout is built around one core idea: making your opponent pay for every choice they make. No matter which side they attack from, this base is going to punish them.
Now watch how this comes together. The Town Hall goes dead center. That is intentional. Centering it forces opponent to commit fully, which means more time under fire and more room for your defenses to work. Now here is where this design gets smart. The Gear Archer Tower is placed in the southern compartment of the base, and it sits alongside a Tesla farm. The Archer Queen is right there with it. On the other side, in the northern compartment, you have the Clan Castle. Think about what that does to an attacker. They have to choose. Do they go north first to pull the Clan Castle troops and neutralize the CC before they push into the core? Or do they go south first to eliminate the Geared Archer Tower and the Tesla farm before those high-damage defenses start shredding their army? There is no clean answer. Either way, they are taking pressure from the side they ignored, and that pressure adds up fast. This kind of split decision design is what separates a base that gets 3-starred from a base that holds. The air defenses are distributed around the Town Hall in the inner compartments of the base. They are not easy to reach, but they have coverage across the entire base. And notice how the storage buildings are placed directly in front of those air defenses. That is not accidental. Any dragon attack has to chew through the storages before it can get to the air defense. That buys time, and in a dragon attack, time is everything. If you are finding this kind of breakdown useful, go ahead and drop a like on the video. It genuinely helps this channel grow, and it tells me to keep making content like this. Scattered across the base, you have wizard towers, a bomb tower, and mortars spread out to avoid creating any safe pathing for hog riders. There is no clean lane. The traps are placed with purpose too. Giant bombs and spring traps are sitting right on the most natural hog rider paths. Air bombs and seeking air mines are positioned in front of the main defenses to intercept balloons and dragons before they lock onto key buildings. This base does not give opponents a comfortable angle. It forces mistakes, and at Town Hall 8, one mistake is usually the difference between 2 stars and 1. Now let's move on to the war base. This one is built for one thing: denying stars. In a clan war, holding your opponent to 1 star or walking away with a 2-star defense is massive, and every single decision in this layout reflects that goal. Here is how it plays out. The Gear Archer Tower sits in the dead center of this base. The Tesla farm is clustered right alongside it, and the Archer Queen is there too. The reason is straightforward. By the time any troop reaches that core, it has already taken damage from every outer defense on the way in. It is arriving at the most dangerous cluster in the base in a weakened state, and then it has to deal with the Gear Archer Tower and Teslas hitting simultaneously. At Town Hall 8, that combination is one of the highest DPS cores you can build. Most attacks that make it that far simply do not have enough left in the tank. Now the Town Hall. It is placed in the southern compartment, and it shares that compartment with the Clan Castle. This is deliberate. A lot of opponents in Clan War will target the Town Hall side early because they want that guaranteed 1st star. But to get there from the south, they have to pull and deal with the Clan Castle troops first. And once they burn resources clearing those troops, they are looking at the core of the base with a depleted army and no clean entry point. There is also a dead zone built between the southern compartment and the core of the base. Troops that break through the south do not march straight into the center. The dead zone pushes them laterally, funneling them to the sides of the base instead of toward the high-value core. That redirection alone can ruin an otherwise strong attack. If you are a Town Hall 8 who wants a base that actually holds in wars, go ahead and subscribe so you never miss a new design drop. The air defenses in this layout are tucked deep inside the inner layers. They cannot be picked off from the outside, but they cover the full base from that protected position. And again, storages are placed directly in front of them. Any dragon attack has to burn through those storages first, giving the air defenses maximum time to work. Traps follow the same logic as the ranked base. Giant bombs and spring traps cover hog pathing, and air bombs with seeking air mines intercept air troops before they can lock onto the core defenses. This base earns its weight in wars. It protects the core, it punishes attackers who underestimate it, and it gives your clan a real shot at defending that slot on the war map.
Last up, the farming base. Different priority, different design philosophy. This one is not about holding stars, it is about holding loot. Every building placement here is about making sure your gold, elixir, and dark elixir stay in your pocket. Here is how it is built. The town hall goes in the center of the base.
Town Hall holds a chunk of loot itself, so leaving it exposed on the outside is giving attackers an easy target with the real reward. Centering it means any attacker has to fight deep into the base to get at it. All the storage buildings are placed around the Town Hall deep inside the base, not on the edges, not in easy reach compartments, deep. If someone hits this base with giants and wizards, they are going to clear outer buildings and traps long before they ever get close to a storage. Surrounding those storages on the inside are the heavy defenses. Air defenses, the geared archer tower, wizard towers, and bomb towers. These are not decoration. They are a wall of firepower between the attacker and your resources. The traps are placed in front of these defenses and are tuned specifically against the most common farming attack strategies.
Giant bombs and spring traps are positioned to counter giants and wizards, the standard ground farming combo. Seeking air mines and air bombs are set up to stop balloons and dragons from getting comfortable in the air. The logic of this base is simple. The loot is the hardest thing to reach, and everything on the way to it is designed to stop attackers before they get there. You are not trying to win a war here. You are making sure that attacking cannot reach your storages easily.
Alright, that is all 3 base designs, the ranked base, the war base, and the farming base for Town Hall 8, each one built around a clear strategy, each one ready to use. Now, I want to hear from you in the comments. Which one of these 3 are you running first? And if there is a Town Hall level you want me to cover next, drop it down below. If you are not subscribed yet, now is the time. I am putting out base designs consistently, and there is a lot more on the way. Let's keep building. I will see you in the next one.